Welcome, not fools. Welcome, regular cool guys.
Regular people. Yikes.
It's me, Brendan.
I'm Bridget.
And it's time.
Wow. That was impressive.
Yeah, I nailed it. Have you ever started a book and not finished it?
Very, not a lot.
Very rarely. Also,
Rarely
same.
is the word
Yes.
I was looking for. Thank
Yes.
you. Yeah, very, very rarely. I have a hard time not knowing the ending of a thing.
I just don't really read many books that suck.
That's super fair. That's really fair. I mean, I don't. Most of the time, I like the books I read.
Yeah.
It has to be pretty darn bad for me to not want to read it anymore.
Or just like, sometimes it's not like bad. It's just that I'm not like
Not the vibe.
interested in it.
Yeah, that's super
I'm
fair.
like, I'm not getting anything from this. You know, if I have to keep restarting chapters, then I'm like, all right,
We're done here.
I'm not reading this anymore.
Yeah, that's super fair.
Maybe at a different point in life, I'll read it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's fair. I have restarted books that I DNF'd and loved it the second time around.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, of course.
How many do you have on your list?
Was this supposed to be for all time?
Oh, I just did for this since January.
Okay, so we're talking about books we DNF since January.
Yes.
I have one.
Oh. Well, I have two.
Okay, you go first.
The first book that I DNF'd this year is called 3 Cups of Tea. This is by David Oliver Relin and Greg
Sounds
Mortenson.
British.
It's not, surprisingly. It's about a guy who went to somewhere, third world, to help build schools.
Somalia.
Not Somalia.
Second third world country.
Second third world country?
Yeah, just like a second one. You know? A different third world country than the first one that I said.
Oh, okay.
A secret third
Pakistan.
World Pakistan.
He went to Pakistan in 1993, and it was supposed to be about his humanitarian campaign to use education to combat terrorism in like where the Taliban was at.
Yeah.
And this was selected by my book club.
Mm-hmm.
Because we vote on the books usually.
Right.
And I started reading it and was like, interesting. I don't know how I feel about this. Feels very white man, white savior-esque.
Yes, I'm the shit. Look at me.
Yeah. So then I'm
such a good guy.
Do my due diligence, as maybe I should have done before reading said book, only to learn that it's not true. There are some parts of the book that were his experience.
Yeah.
But I think actually he was sued because he didn't tell the truth in this book that was meant to be like not a memoir, but I mean, I guess, a memoir.
Yeah, memoir.
So.
What a dumb idiot.
I know. So, unfortunately, I guess maybe that means that my intuition is just really good or something because I didn't have to know that it was not true for me, like, something's off here.
Yeah.
I don't like where this is going.
Yeah. I hope that guy is doing poorly right now.
Yeah. And I also think, like, it gets so complicated because, of course, we want to help areas that are not good, don't have education, don't have clean water, yada, yada, right?
Right.
But I get very frustrated by the idea of I went and did this good thing and now I'm going to profit off of it by writing a book. Yeah. That feels not awesome to me, especially because I don't feel like, I mean, what are people getting out of that?
Nothing.
Right.
It's the same as like, it's the same feeling you get when you have like a influencer who's like, yes, today I'm giving $100 to a homeless person. Here's me giving $100 to a homeless person. And I'm like, it's just weird.
All you're doing is extorting the homeless person.
Yeah, or like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I really like videos where guys will pick up like undocumented like workers and then just like take them to Disneyland. Oh. I think they're really funny and it's like really cute, but at the same time I'm like, you could have just taken them. You didn't have to video it all. Film it, bro. I kind of The videos are really cute. 'Cause it's like a bunch of dudes,
Loving
just like
life.
old Hispanic dudes, and they're like, yeah, it's very cute. But I'm like, I get what you're saying. It's
Yes.
like, why do you have to like brag about it afterwards and then get a bag?
And I also
you know?
think like the entertainment value, I guess, maybe that's the wrong way to put it, but it's giving you good feelings, right?
Yeah.
To get to watch these people experience joy. And that's not what this is necessarily.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this is his story about what he did,
Yeah.
how it impacted other people. I don't know, it doesn't feel good to me. I don't really love that.
It's icky.
It feels icky.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm a little too cynical. Is that the right word?
Maybe you're too woke.
Yuck.
Yeah.
How dare I?
Maybe you're too lived up.
Too lived up.
Yeah.
Did you celebrate New York? Did you hear about that?
Oh yeah. I was playing Magic with my friends.
Oh really?
And I got the ground news notification, and I showed it to like my my friend who's most similar to me politically.
Oh, okay.
We watched the same people and like
Sure.
whatever, and I was like, bro, you see this shit? And he was like, oh, yeah. And then I was showing everybody, and I was like,
this is exciting. We're very excited.
Fuck Andrew Cuomo.
Really though, genuinely.
Yeah.
With my whole chest.
But yeah, maybe you're too lived up.
I might be. Too lived up to help third world countries get education, apparently. Or at least let the white men profit off of it.
See, now you're attacking me, and I did nothing wrong. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Nothing wrong?
Ever?
Yeah. Do you want to know what I just told my aunt and uncles you did when you were a kid?
I'm literally God's most perfect white man.
Once upon a time, we were playing in the backyard, and you got a plastic kid swimming pool, and you flipped it over and stuck me underneath it and sat on it.
I don't recall that at all.
I'm sure you don't.
That doesn't seem real to me.
It was terrifying.
That seems fabricated.
I thought I was going to die.
But you didn't.
God's perfect child.
Yeah. Any sins pre-18 don't count.
Oh, right. It's only pre-8. Did you forget the rules?
Well, it depends on what you believe.
Oh, well.
So.
I believe you should tell us about your DNF book.
Okay. My only DNF book since January is The Faithful Executioner by Joel F. Harrington. Yeah.
That's a bummer.
A biography. Is it an autobiography or a biography?
Was it written about him by him?
No.
Then it's just a biography.
Okay. Biography about an executor, and I can't even remember his name, because that's how much information I retained from this book. I don't necessarily think that it's bad. It's just I just don't know if I'm intellectual enough to like read that. Like it just was boring.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah.
And like I thought that like I don't know, when you say executioner, I'm picturing like a cool like fantasy executioner who's like big and scary and like kind of a badass. But executioners are kind of like cops in the real world.
Interesting.
And I mean, not really. I mean, they're actually in the book it talks a lot about how they're kind of like the dregs of society, like they're kind of ostracized.
Makes sense.
There was actually some interesting stuff in the book. See, this is what I'm talking about. Maybe one day I will finish this because it was kind of interesting, but I just couldn't. I had to keep restarting.
Yeah.
Anyways, the executioner is not a cool fantasy badass. He's kind of just like a guy who sucks up to rich people to try to like get better standing within the class structure, and I'm just like, you're just a bootlicker, brother.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Not the vibe.
So I did not finish it. And I think a lot of those people that he wrote about executing probably did not deserve to be executed.
That's not surprising.
A lot of witches being executed. Yeah.
Just women.
Yeah. A lot of women were executed.
That's so
because there's
crazy.
like witches and then like infanticide or whatever, like killing their kids, their babies. Which I'm like, is a thing. I don't know. Like I don't know. I wasn't alive back then, and it didn't really go into much detail. But I'm like, surely people weren't just having babies and then killing them.
No, I'm sure.
Miscarriages and shit, and they're like, oh, I don't know.
Interesting.
It just seemed weird.
Also, like just science and statistics would point towards the fact that children died a lot.
Yeah.
Without medicine and proper health.
Yeah. I don't know.
Interesting.
So maybe one day I'll finish it. I own it, so.
Okay. You own it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm a book buyer. I buy the books.
Right. That's fair.
Yeah.
All right.
What's your second one?
My second one is called All Fours by Miranda July. This book was pretty popular.
Is it about a dog?
No. That would have been fun though.
Yeah.
It was pretty popular. It's literary fiction, and it's kind of about. It's like this. I feel like this is a pretty popular trope, plotline, whatever, right now, where it's about women that are, like middle age-ish, or not even necessarily middle age, but somewhere in middle of their life.
Yeah.
And discover that everything they ever did was for everyone else, and they want a different life. And so they kind of just blow everything up and start over,
Right.
A la, what's a popular one? The Wedding People, I think is what it's called. Something to that effect. Anyway, and I have liked that trope before. I feel like occasionally it's done well and is, I don't know, insightful, I guess, maybe. So I was excited about this one, and I cannot read books that are about infidelity. I can't.
I see.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
And I can sit there and empathize and understand, and I still just hate it.
Yeah.
And I tried to get past it in this one because that's not like the big reveal of the plot or whatever. It happens at like literally 4% of the way through. And I just genuinely, I couldn't do it. Like, I could not. And I think also I anticipated this book to be more, I don't know, like introspective maybe, and it ended up just being a lot of sex. And I was pretty disappointed about that as well. So I think I got maybe, I was pretty far, maybe like 45% of the way through the book, and just decided that it was not the one for me. This is not, I did not enjoy. So.
Sex sells, brother.
Not to me.
Yeah, but to most everyone else.
I guess occasionally it does.
The majority of the population, I think.
Yeah. So those are my 2 DNFs for the year.
That was a pretty good ratio.
Yeah. I really don't like to DNF.
I think I've read like 16 books since January and only DNF'd 1. So that's like...
That is a good ratio.
Pretty good, dude.
I have no idea how many books I've read this year.
Probably like 50.
Should we look?
I bet it's like 50.
I feel like 50 is high.
My literal goal that I set at the beginning of the year was 15 books.
For the year?
Yeah.
You're already past it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I know. I didn't expect to ramp up my reading so much.
Ramped. I have read 31 books this year. And I am not on pace to finish the goal that I just put in there because it wouldn't let me not put a goal of 75.
It's all books.
Last year, I read 112.
Damn.
I
think my goal might actually be 30 books. I think I did 2 per month. Wait, how many months are there? 12.
12?
I have no idea what my goal is. I can't remember.
2 per month is 24?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I did like 25 or something. I don't know.
Interesting.
Reading is hard, man.
Yeah, that's fair.
I want to read right now.
I also want to read. That's what our next video should be. It'll just say, read
reading.
with me.
Then I have to read out loud, and that's terrifying and embarrassing.
No, you read your book. I read my book in silence. It's 20 minutes of just...
ASMR book slapping.
Yep.
All right. Look out for that video coming soon. Love you.